All right. So, this is what happened. When I finished up my last load from last week, right? I was driving home. Why is that picture doing that? Anyway, I'm sorry. It's like pulsating. Oh, Monday I delivered insulation. Then I came back home. As I was driving home, my engine light came on. That was Monday. So then on Tuesday, I got a load of, what did I take? Shelving up to Minnesota, near St. Paul. I got paid for that. I stopped at the Petro in Gary, Indiana, and I had them look at it. And the guy said, okay, you need a engine coolant sensor, engine temperature coolant sensor. He said, we can go ahead and we can do it, because they weren't busy. He said, we got a guy to jump on it right now. And then they proceeded to order the part, and I said, oh, wait, you didn't even ask me if I wanted it changed. So needless to say, I said, never mind, I'll just keep driving. So I drove up to St. Paul, and still had the yellow light. I delivered, and then I found a Kenworth dealership. I went there, dropped my trailer. They got me in, and that was this morning. That was today. Wait, what's today? Thursday? No. Okay, yeah, it was Thursday. Yeah, today is Thursday. No, that was yesterday, because I got the load on Tuesday. I delivered Wednesday. Right, so today I went to that Kenworth, checked in at 6:15. Let's just say 6:30. This Kenworth, RIHM in St. Paul, RIM, whatever it is, they want $500, basically $480-something to put on the computer. 2 hours. That's the total price for 2 hours. That's the minimum. I said, no. So I took the information that the guy at the Petro gave me. I went inside, bought the part. So I said, hey, look, just put this on. I want you to put this on. He said, no, we need to put it on the computer first. I said, no, just put it on. He said, okay, but if we put it on, there's no warranty. I said, okay, because I was confident that it was going to fix the light, right? He said, well, I need to see how we can get you in, because they were saying we can't promise you anything, but we can get you in sometime today. So he went to go talk to his main shift lead that did the scheduling. He said, is that all he wants? I said, yeah. He said, all right, I get him in. So boom, you pulled me in about 6:30, 6:45. I was out at 7:45. Engine light was off. I had to pay $50 extra for him to put it on and clear the codes. I'm like, cool, bet. I think it was like $300-something plus the $70 part. Well, turns out the guy who sold me the part was the wrong part. It was for the fuel, so they wound up giving me the right part, and I didn't even check. But all in all, I think it came up to like, let me see, it was like $300 or $400. It was not $5. I know that. So then I go and I'm picking. Oh, and then you saw this other video of the Bobcats. Bam! I shot up to Rogers, picked up these Bobcats, had a 9:30 appointment, and on the way up there, engine light came back on. So now I call Kenworth back home, and I'm working through this, because if it is the engine coolant temperature switch, I'm getting heat, right? So that means my thermostat is opening up, because if it wasn't opening up, it wouldn't, the radiator fluid wouldn't go through the heater core inside the truck. So I'm getting heat that way. Oh, yeah, so I'm getting heat that way, so I know the thermostat's working. But then I keep thinking, and the pressure from the coolant getting hot and expanding but not cooling itself because the temperature is not getting over 150. Now, it's like 32 degrees, well, like 30 degrees, between 28 and 30 degrees. So the temperature gauge isn't reading above 150. But I have heat. All right? Now, remember that. I got to back up some. So when I delivered the load on Wednesday, I had to spend the night. Now, my tri-pack has been giving me problems since last week. And I have to go check on it because it'll start, and then at some point, it won't work. It won't start up anymore. And that's what happened last night. It got down to like 20 degrees. And it started in the beginning, and then in the middle of the night, it won't start. You can hear it cycling to heat up the engine, but it won't start. So I slept in the cold for because I woke up at like 3. I ain't gonna say I slept. I tossed and turned to about 5. No, I tossed and turned to I woke up at 3, started my truck, ran it to about 4, cut it off because it was hot. Well, it was getting heat. And then from 4 to 5:30, I just stayed in the cold. And that's when I took my truck, because I stayed at the Quick Trip, which is right across the street from the dealership. I was good. So on my way to go get the Bobcats, I'm calling different Thermo Kings, and I'm calling Kenworths. I made an appointment this Friday, the 31st, for Kenworth to look at my truck for the engine code before I had fixed it. Now I'm thinking, okay, I need to get to a Thermo King before tonight because this thing is not starting. So I called the one up there in Minneapolis. They weren't going to be able to get to me. The one in St. Cloud, which is north of Rogers, he said we could probably get to you, but more likely get you tomorrow morning. I said, well, I'm not going to drive 40 miles out the way for a maybe. So the lady said, call. So then I called, hey, yo, I'm in Wisconsin. Well, I'm in Minnesota, but like Wisconsin, right? And I got to come back because these Bobcats deliver in Michigan. So I'm like, okay, I'm coming back to Michigan. Let me stop in Green Bay area because I know they got a Thermo King there. So I called the one in DePere, and they said we can get you in. They stay open at 10 o'clock. But I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get there. She said you gotta get here before 6 or 7. It's like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get there. So I called Madison. I won't be able to get there. They close at like 6. And then there was a TK South in Milwaukee, which I went there when I first got my Freightliner from Schneider. I went there and they treated me pretty good. I was gonna go there, but then I was like, well shit, well, if I gotta cut across Wisconsin to go to Milwaukee, why don't I just cut across, boom, and hit Appleton over here in DePere and go to that one? And that's where I'm at. The problem was it took me 5 hours from St. Paul or from Rogers to get over here to DePere, and it was just straight across. So I added 300 miles on top of this trip that's not paying me for that. And I should have went south, but instead I went straight across. But they closed at 10, and the guys right now, he got me in. I got here, I don't know what time I got here, but he got me in within like 30 minutes. And as soon as I pull into the bay, he hooks up to the computer, and boom, it starts up. I don't know what's going on, but I'm hoping that it runs tonight. And that's what I've been tripping over, man. Like this, I still have the engine light, so I'm gonna deliver this load. I have a doctor's appointment Monday, which I'm gonna cancel because I need to get this money off and then maybe find something short so I can get the load back down, and then and that's it. And then I have to take care of business in April. All right, that was it. I just needed to tell somebody because like my other people, my other trucker friends and everything, you know, like when they have issues, they want you to listen to it. But when you have an issue, they don't answer the phone. It's like, what? Are you really my friend? Like, what's going on here? Anyway, that's about it. I always have YouTube.